Okay, and here, so I think that's everyone here now. No, we're missing one. Once Ross joins.
For me, it says there's only 14. Oh, it doesn't matter.
18, so there's still two missing. Who are they? Samuel and Bluey. Let's go, boys. Is it Samuel or Bluey? It's Bluey that's missing, yeah? Da, 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 da. Bop, bop. Just delete them two videos.
Who are we waiting on?
Bluey. All drivers in.
I think so.
Ready up there, boys. Good luck to you all. Some really good races in here. Jordan in the chat. Hello, Jordan. How are you? Hope you're not going to do like a 0.2 sector one time again, here.
Who's you talking?
Up yours.
Yo!
Starving. Best of luck, Jordan.
Come on, Samuel.
Just running for a piss, lads. I'll be back before everyone's on their after out lap.
Well,
And we're back for take two. So 3 drivers left in the pit: Delafelde, Hannix, and that's it, because Reese just came out. And it looks like maybe one of the Haas's. Williams. So Haas Tigers is on his first fast lap. Let's see how he gets on. Seems to be very good. Shea Devlin right behind him on the fast lap now. All the boys will use them few laps they got in before as a mini practice session. Clev on a fast lap as well. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing these names right. Froggy Frost, Bluey, Teddy Edwards, Ross Kane. Jason Humphreys fast lap as well in the Merc.
Ah, this slow fucked up bastard.
Jordan May on his. Jordan is in Alpine. Shocking. I thought he would have tried to get the Alpha. And we've got Tigers coming around. Fast right-hander. Took it really well. Nice line. Coming up to the last few corners now. A lot of traffic on track. Could be a few impeding of lap times here. And we've got Tigers coming across the line with a 134.7. And then Clev beating that with a 134.6. We've already seen people put in 132s in the last session. Then Shea Devlin with a 134 to beat out the other two boys. It's a great lap for him himself. Can do better. And then we have Teddy Edwards with a 133. Jason Humphreys. Jesus, a lot of laps coming in. 131. That's a quick lap time. Then we've got... I'm not too sure who's next across the line. Ross going into the pits. We've got a Anfield coming across. 131, puts himself in P1. It's a good lap by him. Bubs coming across and putting himself in P3 with a 132. Jordan still not set a lap. He must have invalidated last one. We've got Froggy Frost with a 135. Alfa Romeo coming across the line now. I would imagine this is Rishi Boy. See where he can put himself, defending champ, and he puts himself into P3. Ferrari of Ross, no, Tax Dodger going on his first fast lap. Or did he invalidate his first lap maybe? Hannix with a 134. Very hard to keep note of all these. We've got Roy out on his fast lap. Let's see, did he... He probably hasn't. This is probably his first lap. Then we've got an Alfa Romeo coming across, which is probably Samuel. No.
Oh, I'm way into the pits.
Oh, sorry, not Aston Martin. Aston Martin. So we've got Jordan May on his fast lap. Let's sit on board with him. See how well he does. Last corner. Put his foot down. And he's looking good. Can he get P1? And he does. Great lap by Jordan. Aston Martin coming down the straight now of Samuel, and he sets 137. He's gonna go for another lap, it looks like. Then we have Delafelde. King David is on an out lap. Tax Dodger. Where's he gonna put himself? Into 133 mark. So P6. We've got two Hasses coming around the corner. No, one's gone into the pits. Roy coming up the main straight. Can he put himself into P1? Oh, P5. Very close. Well, 7/10 off, but still close. We've got Anfield going for another lap. Jordan probably going into the pits. I'm not too sure at the minute. No, looks like another lap from Jordan. Sitting on board with him. See how he does. Looks like he'd be the next driver across the line. And he's going to the pits. How did I not guess that? Next one across, Aston Martin of Samuel. Let's see if he can improve. No, he's going into the pits as well. This is stupid. I should tell you when they're going into the pits. Delafelder's on his out lap. King David on a fast lap here. Quick driver. Let's see if he can get himself into the top 3, top 5. And we have no changes. Do we have someone coming up the main straight here? Clev. Let's see if Clev how can do. Clev puts himself onto a fast lap. Got a Haas coming up. Oh no, he's changed his mind. It's very confusing.
I want to go out, but I'm not. Fuck, is this cartage coming up the street?
Next one is a Mercedes. So that's Teddy Edwards on his out lap. And Jason Humphreys on an out lap.
Someone coming over the line yet?
And we have out lap of Teddy Edwards. He's on a fast lap now. Let's see how he does. That's an invalidation, I believe. Yeah. Unlucky. Save them tyres. Get out and get another lap done. Jason Humphreys coming across to start his fast lap. Reese Boy coming back out for another fast lap. Starting his fast lap now. We'll just have a click to Anfield, see where Anfield is. Looks like maybe spun, something like that. He's +6 on his previous time. We have a Haas coming across the line. I think that might have been Tigers coming out on his fast lap.
Fuck me, people come in.
Clev, he's 5/10 slower than his last lap, and I don't think he's gonna improve. No, 8 seconds slower. We have
where are you?
so we have Jordan with a 131, Anfield 131.3, Anfield with a 131.5, Jason with a 131.9, and Reese with a 132.0. Could be close here, people. And we have Jason Humphreys coming across
People
the line.
just stay out in the track for the whole time
Teddy
and
Edwards.
take the test, do they?
This might be Jason Humphreys coming across the line here. Let's see if how he can do. Looks quick. 130. Oh, sets the fastest lap of the session. Same time as Jordan as well. What from what I can see, 131.349. Two good battle here in the race maybe. And we have Reese coming across the line on a 131.5. Puts himself into P3. We have a Haas coming across the line of Tigers. Let's see how he gets on. 134. Doesn't improve his time at all. We have the official Bluey and Ross Kane. Neither official Bluey's pitting again. It's weird he hasn't set a lap time yet. We have a Ferrari coming across the line. No, gone into the pits. This is stupid. Can't even tell who's gone into the pits or not. Ferrari on a fast lap. No, King Davis setting himself up for a fast lap. We'll sit on board with him for a minute. See how he gets on. Or do we have Teddy Edwards coming across the line? Teddy Edwards sets himself and brings himself up to P8 with a 132. Good lap. We have Ross Kane coming across the line here, setting a lap, timed lap. Ooh, great hold. Held that well. He's probably going to set a 136, 135. 135, and Jordan sets another fast lap with a 131.2. Didn't even realise he was on a fast lap. We've got Roy coming across. We have Tax Dodger right behind him. And we will sit on board with Shay Devlin when he goes onto his fast lap. King Davis on his fast lap. We'll sit on board with him. Coming around the last couple of corners. Time looks well. Coming around the last corner. Can he get the traction? He gets it. Can he steal P1? Only time. And he does. What a lap. 130.8. We have Shay coming onto his fast lap, so let's watch him. Can he improve on his P12 position? Rode that curve well. We'll come back to him now. We've got, is that Ross coming on another fast lap? Probably invalidated. May have got away with it. Improves his time but doesn't move him up any positions. Then we've got a Ferrari coming across of Tax Dodger and doesn't improve his time either. We've got just had him missing it. MKP puts himself up into P10. We have, I don't even know anymore. Is that King David coming around there? AlphaTauri coming across the line of the official Bluey. We'll watch his fast lap, see how he gets on with his first time lap. Can he steal P1? Maybe people in his way. Not much traffic on the track now, so it's a good time to come out. Not sure how long is left in the session. 2 minutes 50 seconds, so a lot of people will probably come out now. Official Bluey setting sector 2 and he's gone. He's taken that chicane very nicely. He's done a 51.2 in sector 2. I don't know if this is going to be fast enough to challenge the fast guys. We will see. But King David with a tremendous lap there, 4/10 quicker than Jordan May. The official Bluey coming around second last corner into the last hairpin. How's he gonna do? probably going to put himself into P11, P12, around that area, and he put himself to P8. Great lap. We've got Reese Boy going on his fast lap now, so we'll come back to him in a minute. And I'm hearing in the air that there's a damaged rear wing here for Reese Boy. And he spins it. Fortunately, don't think that's enough time for Reese to get another lap in. Gonna be full of action here. We've got Roy coming out onto his next fast lap. And we have Anfield on a fast lap. I wouldn't say so, he seems to be much slower. Doesn't seem to be any position changes at the minute. Anfield going on his fast lap now. We have a Haas coming across the line, which is Tigers coming onto a fast lap. We have, I think it might be Delafelde. No, it's not. It's probably, no idea. Don't know what car that is. We have Shay Devlin coming around the last couple of corners here, and he is behind Jason Humphreys. Oh, and Shay spins it. Unlucky. So we go to Jason Humphreys, see how he's getting on, and he could steal P1 here if he gets a good drive. And 131, P2. We have Jordan coming around the last couple of corners. We also have Roy.
Who the fuck's Wales at the pits?
We have Roy coming across, and Jordan must have invalidated. Bubs, 9 thousandths off his best on time.
Oh.
Then we have still have Clev on a fast lap. I think no, he's not. He pulls over. So our grid is decided. King David takes pole position.
Predictions.
My predictions for the race, I will say King David, Jordan May and Reese Boy top 3. Bubs with an outside shot of a podium. Shay to crash, and
You're bad.
I will say Ross to finish high in the points.
You're just going to forget poor Jason.
Oh, Jason Humphreys. I haven't seen Jason's race pace. I know a few of the other lads' race pace. Let's see if he can pull off a shock. But a good mixed up grid here. You've got 7/10 between 1st and 6th, which any of them drivers can win this race. Then you've got from 7th.
MKP with a 5 possession penalty.
Then you've got from 7th all the way down to 13th, all within a second of each other. It's going to be a very interesting race. Hopefully. Oh, and someone has a 5 position grid penalty. Can we see what that's for? Collision with King David. Grid penalty. Didn't get to see that, unfortunately. That would have been our first crash we got to commentate on.
Look, there's 9:15. We haven't even started the race yet. Yeah. This strategy. Let's have a look at this. Oh fuck.
I would say the expected strategy here would probably be medium and hard tyres. Late safety car drama could bring out the softs. Let's see what happens. And we've got a formation lap. Ross
God,
Kane
you
was
can't do that.
disqualified from the session. So everyone's meant to stay in their own positions.
You tell them to. 2 Williams.
Two Williams seem to have jumped a few positions here. Ross Kane disqualified from the session. Don't know what happened there. So the predicted pit stop strategy here is for a 1 stop, medium to hards. For the 2 stop, soft to medium to hards. And let's see if we can see what tyres people have on. We do, so people did start on the soft tyres. We have Jordan May, Bubs and Samuel all on the soft tyres. And remember, with the new regulations, everyone gets brand new tyres to start the race. And Teddy Edwards starts on the hards, so he's going for a different pit stop strategy than everybody here. Could it work out? Possibly, because he can go longer on them hard tyres. Coming up to the last few corners now. Ross Kane sitting there on the grid all alone. Boys coming up to give him some emotional support now.
It's what? Oh, why? Yeah.
I don't know what King David's doing here. Maybe warming his tyres. Bit crazy. So drivers do have to drive into their grid slot themselves, so this can give advantages as well, because if they get it wrong they will get jumped back a bit. And it looks like King David got it wrong. So did Roy, Delafelde. It looks like they were the, and Hannix gets it wrong.
Fuck.
Shay Devlin fucks it. We have MKP.
Car brought me, I went behind him with fucking too much speed.
Plenty of drivers got it wrong. But we're all sitting on the grid and we're ready to go. We're waiting for the 5 red lights. 1, 2, 1, and away we go. Great start by Jordan May there on that soft tyre. Looks like Jordan has jumped Jason. Any issues into turn 1? I don't see any cars flying around. Some good driving.
Teddy, you fucking bellend!
Oh, we have an issue. We've got
Bubs.
Bubs was taken out, looks like. Couple of drivers.
Fucking stupid wanker.
We've got Jordan May has jumped King David into one of the turns we missed. Puts Jordan up into P1. And we've already got a time penalty for Roy. Disqualified, received multiple. Roy has been disqualified. I don't know what went through his head there, but he's out of this race. And it's going to be a good battle here. And King David goes up the outside of Jordan, and he's going to make a stick. Let's see. Great move by King David. We have Reese chasing down Jason Humphreys. Anfield chasing down official Bluey. We'll come back to Anfield when he's ahead of someone defending. That's when it gets crazy. We have Shay defending against Tax Dodger here. Tax Dodger gets better drive. And we have King David setting the fastest lap of the race on the medium tyre. Jordan still very close behind him. Still no massive issues. Oh, that's a corner cut there by Tax Dodger. And we have some movements going on. We have Froggy Frost must have spun. Bubs, I don't know what happened to Bubs, must have spun again. Samuel spun. A lot of spins in this. And we have Clev defending against Eye Tigers here. We've got Jordan May. Jordan May is after making a move stick on King David. Two drivers giving very good race space. And is David going to send it up the outside again? He is. Jordan's trying to squeeze him. But Jordan gets a better drive with them soft tyres. But King David makes a stick. Brilliant move again into the same corner. But then Jordan overtakes him again. Hanix with a 3-second time penalty. We have Reese Boy dropping back a small bit. Looks like he's pulling some time back. Anfield's well out of that battle there. Nearly 2 seconds behind Reese. So his race will be with Bluey. He actually got Bluey. And we have Shay. Tax Dodger must have got Shay. We missed that one. He's after pulling a second on him as well. And we have Ross and official Bluey. Ross going for the move on around the outside. And does he make a stick? He's after giving the Bluey the inside line. Oh, he stuck by his line there, Ross, and got away with that. Good driving though. Oh, nearly spins it. We have King David pulling back some time on Jordan here. Froggy Frost with the 3-second time penalty. Pulls out that move. Very wise decision. Not going to get Jordan into the same corner as he has the last 2 laps. We have Reese 4/10 off Jason Humphries here. Let's see if he can get a move going. And Jason's already flashing with his ERS. So I predict Reese will catch him in the next lap or so. We have Teddy Edwards and Ross still battling out. Very close. Ross and the official Bluey. All in a 3-way battle here for P6. And Teddy Edwards on them hard tyres, so he's going to have track position when the pits do come around. And Ross down the inside.
Slow me down. It's a fucking nightmare.
Ross around the inside, going around the outside. Can he go for the switchback? He gets blocked off on that. Gets a better drive out of that corner though, and he's gone. He's took that position. King David overtook Jordan again. I'm missing all the good bits here. And we have Teddy then. Oh, the official Bluey with a 3-second time penalty. Puts Ross in a really good position. Oh, we have Teddy Edwards and Tax Dodger. All 4-way battle for P6 here. Teddy Edwards, he's just going to be happy just sitting behind these boys, taking their DRS and keeping them hard tyres alive. Ross could be in. No, he's not in danger here. Tax Dodger could get a Bluey here. Does he go for the move? He goes down, look down the inside, and he bails out. We have Jordan May drop to second again. Teddy Edwards 3-second time penalties. I'm not sure if he already had 3. And we've got Jordan looking for a move on King David. He's probably going to hold off till the straight, get that DRS and try and get some time to build up on a lead. And we haven't got many close battles going on at the minute. We've got Reese Boy. He's right in this now. He's on them medium tyres. So we'll get track position on Jordan when he does have to pit. But Jordan doesn't have enough track to make it work on David this lap. And he'll wait until the next DRS zone. We have Reese sitting all over the back of Jason Humphries here. Jason looks like he only has in the high teens of his ERS deployment left. But Jason is keeping up with Jordan here, which makes it an interesting battle. We still have this battle going on between Bluey, Teddy Edwards and Tax Dodger. Shay is about to get involved once he can pick up the pace a little bit. He's got the DRS here. He should use a bit of overtake.
No, I'm saving it.
And he's jumped out at 1 second mark. And there was a move. A Bluey made a great move on Tax Dodger, and Tax Dodger loses 2 positions. Teddy Edwards' hards look like they're coming to him now, and he makes up 2 positions in that one chicane, which brings Shay Devlin right back into this as the 3 boys in front are fighting. Hannix with another penalty. Few penalties being given this race already. This is where Shay spun it in qualifying. He doesn't do it again. We've got Reese still over the back of these front runners. We've got Jordan now. Got DRS. These soft tires. Can he make it go?
That's what I'm doing.
See,
I've just spun there.
Can't make it. And Anfield with the fastest lap of the race. And he's at the closing that gap of 2 seconds down to 9/10 between him and Reese Boy. Ross racing a very lonely race here. He's 3 seconds clear of Tax Dodger. Let's see if he can keep his concentration. Ross Kane made up a few positions since the start. I believe he has made, yeah, he's made up 7 positions. Tax Dodger with 5. Shay has made up 3 positions. And penalties, we have 23 seconds, 26 seconds worth of penalties for Hannix. Must not be a good track of his. Close to disqualification now at this stage. We have Reese looking at, and Reese makes that move stick on Jason Humphries. Jason down in the really low ERS deployment. So what's Reese going to do here? Is he going to attack Jordan, or is he going to sit behind him and hope them softs die off soon? There's no more really close. Bluey and Shay. Bluey's going around the outside. Shay holds off very well, keeps his racing line. Bluey pushes wide, gets a 3-second penalty. Shay in control of this battle. Needs to build some time to Tax Dodger though. We've got someone in the pits. Jordan May has pit, so it's going to drop him down to possibly P11. Oh, Bluey has crashed.
He went into the pits and retired.
Did he? He retired in the pits. So our next closest battle is Jason, Anfield, and Reese and King David. Reese very low on his overtake as well. He's flashing. King David holding off very well though. Very good racer. Jason holding up with them. Anfield holding up with Jason. Hannix disqualified. They call it last lap. There's 3 racers out of this race today, and we're only 7 laps in. We've got Ross still racing that lonely race. Tax Dodger is slowly creeping up on the times. We've got something going on. Jordan is just overtaking the grid. Froggy Frost just, I think, got out of his way and let him through.
Virtual safety car in, you're missing that.
Virtual safety car, I believe. Doesn't tell me on the thing, but it's yellow all around. So has somebody crashed? Or has there been contact anywhere? So King David takes advantage of that and pits Reese Boy with the bold move and staying out. Oh no, Reese Boy pit as well. It's just so many green and red arrows. So we have Ross leading this race, and he's got a 4-second advantage over Tax Dodger. Shay in P3, he's getting a nosebleed up there. Teddy Edwards P4 with a penalty. Drive through penalty, speeding under safety car. Jason Humphreys and Shay Devlin getting a bit too eager.
You fucking robbing bastard of a game.
And then we have MKP with a 5-second penalty, speeding in the pit lane. Bubs with a 5-second penalty, probably speeding in the pit lane. Tigers is out of this race. Not sure if he is retired, but we've got it on. Let's see. Shay has his drive through and so does Jason. When will they take that? And we have, we'll go and see Jordan May and King David back at it again, fighting away. Reese Boy still ahead though. King David really pushing Reese now. He's on them fresh hard tyres. And we have tyres. Reese on 0 lap old hards, same as King David. Jordan went on to the mediums, so probably will have to pit again. Shay gone through for his drive through. Oh, King David goes for the move on Reese and makes a stick. Brilliant move, very clean. Reese now has to defend against Jordan, but Reese is also trying to attack King David. This is a brilliant three-way battle here. DRS into this next straight. Reese goes a little bit wide, gets it back, and probably is going to catch King David here. Can the two boys make a stick? Reese is looking for it, and he's gone down that inside. Oh, had to cut the corner to not make contact. Got a penalty as well.
Fuck, the pit crew decided to put fucking softs on. Bastard.
Jordan makes that move on Reese down the outside on them mediums, but flashing with his ERS. And I would say Reese would have some of that saved. Ross Kane up in 7th, made up a good few positions. He started at the bottom of the grid. A lot of penalties coming through. We have drive through for Shay still to serve. 10 seconds, 3 seconds, 6 seconds, 8 seconds, all over the place. So it'll be interesting to see when this happens. Oh, so King David up into P3. Ross still leading this race, 9 seconds clear. He's looking in good shape, and an outside chance of getting a podium if he keeps this going. And Shay with a 5-second penalty, speeding in the pit lane.
Well,
only 5 drivers without penalties here.
Mine was just for plain stupidity.
Ross Kane up into 6th now. Jordan King David, and Jordan King David's going for a move on Teddy Edwards and makes a stick. Puts Jordan behind Teddy Edwards. No DRS. Can King David take advantage of that? Reese is just going to love this battle between these boys. And Jordan makes a stick on Teddy. Then we have Reese just straggling behind, making up time easy enough. Probably going to make a move. Yeah, makes that stick on that corner. Brilliant move by Reese Boy. So now it's all down to Ross when he pits and his strategy. Can he keep it going for a few more laps? We have We could sit here and watch these boys race all day. Teddy Edwards trying to stay out on them hards for a little bit longer. Probably going to go onto the mediums then. Jordan 7/10 off. King David with the fastest lap of 1:35. So Ross has closed, Anfield has closed the gap on Ross to 1.1 seconds. I'll have him in striking distance within the next straight, I believe. I'll keep an eye on this. Let's hope some clean driving. And he's already closed at the half a second. 2 4/10s, 3/10s. And as soon as he gets this DRS wing open, he'll be through. Home dry. Anfield coming down. Goes down the inside. Ross is going to have to concede this position, and does very well. Fought him into it. Got a 3-second time penalty for crossing the corners. So we have Reese with a 3-second time penalty, still chasing down Jordan and King David, and Jordan going for a move on King David around the outside. Can he make that stick? It looks like it's 2 cars around in that corner. Jordan on the faster tyre, remember, and he does make a stick. King David's probably going to come down that inside though. Comes down, concedes the position, gets the DRS down the straight, which will probably give him the overtake on Jordan here now. And it does. He'll make that stick. Reese just sitting behind. Happy days, these two boys are fighting, and oh, nearly contact there. Great awareness from Reese. Next DRS straight will be crucial here. Jordan doing a great job taking that gap down from Ross to 1 second. And we have King David looking for a move on Jordan. Reese looking for a move on King David. Let's see who can do it. Burning up all their ERS. And oh, brake late. We haven't got any close battle. The next closest battle we have is Shea Devlin on Della Felder. Probably going to make this move stick down the next straight if he can keep the car on track. 2 Williams, 1 Ghosted right in his way. And Shea will have this done. On Clev, and he makes the move. Shea made up 2 positions within them 2 corners. Then we have Bubs and MKP. Bubs must have spun. Didn't see. We have the gap to Ross in P1 closing by 2 seconds that lap. Reese just dropping down into some clean air. Build that ERS back up and then wait for the boys to battle again. King David and Jordan having a great battle here. Anfield racing a lonely race here at the minute. Probably not going to catch Reese boy. And we have Ross Kane being overtaken by Jason Humphries. Ross still in the points here, but Shea is chasing him down. The gap is 4.7 seconds. Let's see how he gets on. We have King David looking for a move on Jordan on the next straight. Teddy Edwards with another position on Froggy Fast. Froggy on the soft tyres. Don't know if he started on them. I wouldn't say so. Lap 13. We have Ross is after pitting. Did he put on the hard tyres? He did, so he get high up in this race. Does he come out ahead of Anfield? Doesn't. Will he come out ahead of his teammate Tax Dodger? He should. Whether they can slingshot each other through this track now will be crucial to positions. Back to our top battle here. We have exactly what I said. P1, P2, P3. Jordan, David and Reese boy. And Reese's closed that gap. For his penalties, he seems to be okay away from Anfield. Ross gonna have to heat them hard tyres up. We have MKP and Clev having a battle. No, looks like one of them's gone into the pits. We have King David looking for a move on Jordan. Going around the outside, trying to go down the inside. And he goes down the end. No, he pulls out last second. These boys battling will slow their pace down. And we have King David going to make this move stick on this straight with DRS. No, Jordan spamming his ERS, making sure he stays ahead. And does do so. Tax Dodger and Ross teammates, two Ferrari teammates, very close. Then we have MKP closing in on Delafelde. Delafelde is ghosted. He must have left this session. So just drive straight through him. Tax Dodger losing time to Ross. Ross has some good pace around France. And there's no new close battles. Teddy Edwards with another 3-second time penalty. King David Reese after closing the gap a small bit. King David looking on a move on Jordan around the outside.
Oh fuck, I'm serving a 5-second penalty in the pit. Shit. Forgot about that.
Shea Pitts puts him down to P14. He's coming out with Delafelde. Delafelde is ghosted. And puts Ross Kane back up to P10. Bubs to P12. Bubs having a troublesome race. Don't really know what's going on. We have King David and Jordan still battling now. King David has DRS down the main straight and going to make this move stick on this lap. Jordan sticking close to him though. Jason Humphries closing on Froggy Frost here. Waiting for that DRS. I'm going to take him on the straight. He gets a good exit here. Yeah, he's... Oh, maybe not. Looks like Froggy Frost boned up his ERS and they go into the first corner nearly side by side. No, Jason Humphries has to pull out. He's gone around the... down the inside into turn 3. And that's a great move. Two boys having a great battle there. We still have Jordan and King David still battling it out for P1 and 2. Anfield, Mr. Consistent in P4. Having a boring L race by himself. Ross and Tax Dodger just happy out in P5 and 6. Jordan losing some time to King David now. I'd say that's from Tyre Deg on the mediums. He has been on them from 10 laps now, so mediums will be falling off. Got Ross on 2-lap old hard tyres. There's no close battles other than the top 3. Shay looking to close the gap on Clev. Doing so pretty quickly. Very slow through that last corner and chicane. Still closing the gap very quickly. We have Reese probably within striking distance of Jordan within the next lap or so. Reese has a lot more pace on them hard tyres. Jordan burning his ERS. Sitting in the slipstream of King David. Shay has now got the gap down to 1.8 and Jordan pits. Probably going to put new mediums on. Gives Reese a... Oh, you only get one set of mediums, so he's going to have to put the hards on for 10 laps. Or will he go softs? He's gone with the hard tyre. Anfield makes that position. So puts Anfield P3. Does Jordan come out ahead of Ross? He will. It's going to be a close one. Jordan's tyres are going to need to be heated up.
Aidan, do us a favour, check how old Samuel's softs are.
Samuel on 5 lap old softs. Only person on the grid to have soft tyres on.
He's still...
And Ross has some great pace here with his warm hard tyres. Can he make a move on Jordan there on this DRS straight? And he's got it open and he's going to make that move easy enough. Jordan with very cold hard tyres. Reese in P2 has some catching to do with King David. Reese with penalties, so I think he's just happy with a P2 at the minute. We have good position changes. Ross Kane still in P9. He's made up 10 positions. Froggy Frost with 6 positions from P18 to P12. Reese from P4 to P2. Been a close race. Jordan will come back in this race though. And hopefully have Anfield within striking distance. Made that move on Ross. But Ross will have DRS down this main straight. Will Jordan get a better drive? He does. Reese Boy with another penalty. Not one of Reese Boy's best
High old
races.
Froggies, mediums in.
And we have Froggy, old people on medium tyres. Teddy Edwards 7 lap old mediums. Froggy Frost 8 lap old mediums, and Delafelde. Delafelde is a ghost, so it doesn't really matter. Samuel gone on to the fresh hards. Don't believe he'll make up any positions other than Delafelde.
Oh yeah, can't.
Shay picks up another time penalty. And he's closed that gap to Clev within 6/10, and he's gonna have the DRS open on the next straight. Gets a great drive out of that corner, keeps it straight. Clev puts on his ERS, but Shay has enough pace to make this move stick. He's gonna have to go down the inside, does it, and makes that stick very easily.
Oh fuck.
Clev has to bail out. I don't know why he's just done that. That's absolutely ridiculous. My good God. King David after pitting for fresh softs, so this mixes up the grid. Jordan, will he come out ahead of Jordan? Jordan steaming down the main straight, and he does. He comes out ahead of Jordan. Jordan with the fastest lap on hards, 1:34. Softs will heat up very quickly. Clev has left the session. It's a bit of a stupid move to get a 10-second time penalty, but anyway. But at the minute, Reese Boy leads this race. 7 laps to go. He's 11-second gap to King David. Obviously, he's got penalties, but can he make this? 22nd to King David, sorry. So he has 9-second penalties. So can he keep this going? Anfield as well, P2. It did say he was Mr. Consistent, and he will hold up King David somewhat as well, because he's a very good defender in that car. He will do his best. And we have Jordan steaming up. He's coming straight out to King David. Will not have the pace on them hard tyres though. We have Tax Dodger and Ross. Tax Dodger must have made a move on Ross at some stage. Didn't see that happening, but Tax Dodger has penalties. We've got Shea in the P12. So Clev, after his brain wobble, has left. Bubs into P11. Seems to be having a consistent race here now, and chasing down MKP for that last points position. Jordan May with another fastest lap on the hard tyres with a 1:34. And we have
race for me now.
King David already after getting the 20-second gap down to 17 on Reese Boy. Way too many penalties being given. And we have Jordan May with the fastest lap so far, with only 2 drivers actually in the 1:34 zones. That is Jordan May and Reese Boy, which we know have great pace. We have a close battle with Froggy Frost. Nope, Delafeld is a go, so Froggy will make that move stick. We've got Shea chasing down Bubs, 24 seconds. Probably not going to make that up. If Bubs can keep them hard tyres going,
playing for a safety car or someone
he should be fine. Has closed that gap to MKP by a second in that last lap. We have Ross Kane still in P9, so having a good race here from the bottom of the grid, and he has a 3-second gap between him and MKP. And King David just goes and blows everyone out of the water with a 1:33 on them fresh softs, and has taken a second further step away from Jordan and closer to Anfield and Reese. And looks like we have a lapped car now with Reese, and easy enough. King David getting very close to Anfield, or is that a lapped car? No, it's a lapped car. We haven't got any really close battles. We've got Bubs on MKP. He doesn't have DRS, unfortunately. Has a bit of VRS. Can he make this go? MKP and Bubs both on similar tyre edge. So it's... Oh, Bubs spins. And Shea will be loving that. That'll be music to his ears.
What kind of ears?
But Bubs is back on track, and lost some time to MKP, but seems to have kept time.
Apparently he didn't lose any to me.
2 Bubs, or 2 Shea, which is
strange,
weird, but fair enough.
Oh no, there it goes.
There we go. He made 9 seconds Shea. So still don't see Shea making this move. Tax Dodger 3-second time penalty. It's a bad track for penalties. And we have Jordan just falling further and further back. If Anfield can keep his race going here, he's 15 lap old, hard, same as Reese. Anfield has a bit of a wobble, keeps it going. King David is very close to him though. just taking chunks out of Anfield's time. Reese still going very strong up in P1. Jordan in P4, racing no one in no man's land. Tax Dodger and Ross, same thing, racing no one. Another 3-second time penalty for Teddy Edwards. We have Shay not closing any time. MKP not really closing any time to Ross Kane. MKP on 5 lap older tyres. Ross having a really good race, as I said. He started from the back of the grid, got disqualified in the formation lap. Oh, Ross keeps it on the track. MKP gained a bit of time on him there.
So you behind me, race, yeah?
And we have the 2 Alfa Romeos. Reese Boy is going to be lapping his teammate Shay Devlin.
Yeah.
And I would be surprised if Shay didn't slow up here and give his teammate DRS, seeing as Shay is out of this race. And he gave him the DRS, which will give him a great drive, and that's a great team move there. Shay risking his own race to help out his teammate. Anfield in for the win of this race at the minute. With the penalties that are here, King David has a 5-second penalty, so that's going to change things up. Jordan May keeping that within 5 seconds. So Reese and Anfield, this is who the race is right now. Reese and Anfield. If Anfield keeps his car on the track with no penalties, he should win this race. And we have Jason Humphreys looking to make a move on Teddy Edwards. 2 Mercedes teammates. Doesn't go for one. It doesn't really need to either, because he's not going to catch Ross, and time penalties will put him up a place anyway. We have MKP. We have MKP on Ross Kane. Probably going to make this move stick. Will he? No, he will not. Froggy Frost retires from session. It looks like it's on the track as well, coming around the corner from where Reese is. So, is that a safety car?
No.
Is that a safety? It's not. Would have given a brilliant ending to this race if that was a safety car. It isn't.
Right, it was.
Jordan's still within that penalty zone of King David. Bad mistake from David speeding in that pit lane.
Yeah.
Jason Humphreys makes that stick on Teddy. Teddy gonna have the DRS into the next corner though. MKP still chasing down Ross Kane. Ross Kane doing a brilliant job. Has no ERS left though. MKP has very little, and Ross still stays ahead. Anfield just being Anfield, and Mr. Consistent, and he's keeping the gap at a decent time. Reese doing really well up in P1. King David, and Jordan has closed the gap on King David to 1.6 seconds. King David, is that coming up saying he's got another 5-second penalty, so that leaves the race solely down to Reese and Anfield. Jordan May will take P3.
MKP's made the move on Ross and you missed him.
And I missed the move. MKP on Ross. Oh, King David DNFs from the session.
You hope he just crashes.
Oh
no.
And Anfield time has dropped to 8.2. Can he pick up the pace a little bit? There's 2 laps left, this lap and the last one. Let's see if Reese Boy can hold this off. Our defending champ Can he keep that winning streak going? We have Jordan sitting in P3, very happy. Oh, nearly has a wobble himself. We have Ross looking to make a move on MKP. Won't happen. If he can keep it close, he might get it down the next straight. We have Shay in no man's land. We have Bubs in P10. So Bubs with a great race as well. Oh, struggling on them hard tyres though. And we have Anfield and Reese. Last lap drama. We'll watch Anfield here to see if... Let's see what happens here. Anfield needs to keep within 4 tenths. He's losing that time. He needs to push now.
If it was real life, you know, I'd not believe it.
Doing well. He's lost it. Reese looks like in control of this race and could have it won by the next couple of corners. No mistakes from himself, and he brings it to 9 seconds. Oh, just under 9 seconds. Anfield has to push it. No ERS left. He's closing it very quickly. Remember, both on same age tyres. Anfield taking the time back. Reese must be struggling up front. Can a defending champ do it? Couple of corners left. He needs to find 5 tenths, or Anfield needs to have a wobble. Anfield looks, as I said, he's consistent. MKP with a 3-second time penalty, which will move Ross Kane up. Ross Kane will probably finish P8, yeah.
Ross is 6 seconds, so.
And Anfield will win this race, and Reese Boy with his penalties loses the race. Anfield again, brilliant driver, great racer, and that was a brilliant ending to the race. Jordan as well had a great race, dropped many positions. Tax Dodger did get the move on his teammate in the end and will finish P4. Heard some good things about Tax Dodger, so we expect some good things. But Tax Dodger will not get the position because of his penalties, and when Ross comes over the line, he will go to P4. And then we have these stupid penalties, so we've got Jason Humphreys coming across and Teddy Edwards. And we've got MKP and Ross Kane. MKP will cross the line and Ross will jump up to P8. MKP will probably drop to P10 here. No, he will not, no. Bubs has 8 seconds penalties. And it looks like Shay didn't even get to finish his last lap. Samuel, Delafelde or Clev all lapped cars. Last couple of cars come down the straight. MKP, 5-second time penalty unserved. So we have, and then Bubs, where does Bubs come across and finishes 10th.
I don't know if I left and I fucked that myself, bastard.
So MKP with driver of the day. I would disagree and I'd give it to Anfield with a great race win. And it looks like we're going to have a really good season ahead of us here. Anfield after picking up the pace in this game. Reese still has his championships pace. Jordan still has his. Obviously, I don't know what happened with King David. Maybe he had damage and just didn't want to finish the race. But he has some great pace as well. And he got the fastest lap. Disappointing about the amount of penalties, obviously. Ross in P4. It's not very often he gets up that far, but he'll be happy with that. Tax Dodger, as I said, we've heard some great things about him. Let's see if he can deliver into this season. And we do. We start our season next week, and we start it in
Hungary.
It is Hungary. 8 p.m. will be a decent race. And I'm just hearing in my ear from my other race director that Reese boy will not be here for next week, so that's gonna put him on the back foot for next week. So we'll speak to us all next week, people, and we may have a new guest on with a new voice, even much better than mine and a much better commentator than me. Speak soon, boys.